Hello everyone! Early morning stream, oh my god! I don't expect a lot of people to be here because it is like 3 hours earlier than normal and usually people already have a bit of trouble catching my streams. It's probably midnight for some of you guys out there, but today I'm here to prove my intelligence, along with a few other quizzes that I have. Riser Blah, welcome in! I just noticed the chat is a bit scuffed. There we go, that's better. Welcome in! The stream has to start a little bit earlier today than normal because 1, I have a few appointments. Number 2, the phone story I told you about in the alien stream, the last stream that I did, got a little bit more complicated. Apparently, I'll say this before I start, apparently if you have 2 phones and you log into Google Play services on the same, account, your previous phone becomes completely unusable. Even if you factory reset, I've been told it's only like a 10% chance that it'll actually be usable again. So that's a very fun error. I don't know why Google didn't fix that, but I gotta deal with that a little bit later today. But for now, I have a few quizzes lined up. One of them I've noticed has recently closed, so I can't do that one anymore. But to be fair, I already did that one. It's the innate personality traits. I posted my results on Twitter. I believe I got the light result. So if you want to see that, you can go on my Twitter and you can probably find it. I was planning to do the opposite answers of that one, just to see, like, what would a person completely opposite to me get, but website is closed, can't do it anymore. So, we got the Mensa IQ test. We got the MBTI test, that is the personality test. Then we have... I thought, why not? I'll do the love language test, because it seems like a fun one to do. I think I've taken it once before, but that was a very long time ago, so I don't remember anything. And then I have a surprise test. One which a lot of VTubers seem to do, but I'll keep that one for later. For now though, I did actually try an IQ test while I was looking for tests to do. The one I found was kind of a scam. I'm glad I tried that one out first, because it was immediately like, I did a test, I couldn't get my results unless I paid. So I'm glad I didn't pick that one before, doing this stream. Although, I did get one result. Look. I think this is a good thing. I completed that specific IQ test, I don't remember which one it was. 60% faster than other people and scored pretty well in intellectual curiosity. Hey! It's like problem solving and general... what was it? Problem solving in general, which I know is a thing I'm like decent at. I think it was like recognizing patterns, things like that. But let me start. I don't know which one I should start. Which one should I start with? The IQ test or the personality test? I think, like, even though it's early morning, I hope I'm awake enough for this. let me bring this up. Let's see. This is the IQ test, the Mensa IQ test. If I got it right, there were 35 puzzles, and it takes about 25 minutes time for it to end. So I have a little bit of time. Should I start with this one first, or should I start with the personality test? This one I think most, or if not everyone, knows already. I'm thinking maybe it's good to rip the band-aid off and do some math first, which I know I'm terrible at. Hold on, let me check something. I hope the audio is good. I hope so. Okay. I am gonna set a timer for myself, I think, as well. because it's only 25 minutes and I'm afraid I won't get this one right, but I'll be proving my IQ. So, for now, if everyone else is ready, if you want to, hold on, if you want to take this test as well alongside me, I'll actually copy the link for a second. I'll post it in chat as well. So you can tell me your results as well if you really want to do this along with me. I'll be doing that for almost every test. Right. I'm gonna start with mine. I don't think I can put a counter up on stream. We'll just see. If I get it, if I get it, if I don't, I don't. Let's see what my IQ is, shall we? So we got swears. This one, boom, easy. This one, blah, blah, blah. The one thing is, I tried this out a little bit off stream. How well it goes on stream, I am not very sure of. You didn't send your previous message? Whoa. Yeah, this is only the first message that comes in. And also, welcome in. Can't do it on mobile? That's fine. I do need to focus a little bit because I'm wasting time talking to chat. Empty. Square. We got bleh bleh. Bleh bleh bleh. This one goes down. Okay. The first ones are easy from what I remember. Oh, the timer is up top. I didn't notice that. Oh, answer F is cut off, but oh well, you'll have to guess. On the bottom, where we're there. Time does play a factor in this, so I do need to like actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Full. So then we got these take one. Hold on. Two. It kind of goes around a little bit. So this one should be, let me think. This. Okay. I am big braining so hard right now. Oh god. Dots. Dots. I think this one has me. Oh no. Am I stumped by the 8th exercise? No. No, wait. No. Didn't send again? Huh? Weird. I don't know what's happening. I can't really help you with that. So I'm gonna take a wild guess, I think. You don't seem to repeat. I'll pick this one. Then we have this. Exercise 9. Send it in DMs. I can't check DMs right now. I have a time limit. Look up top. My IQ is tied to seconds. Sadly enough. This dot stays. Where is dot is here. There we go. Then we got this boy just turns around this way. This boy turns around. Confusement. Yeah, I'll look at it after the timer. This one. Oh god. Wait. Brain. Okay, yeah. This one is upright. Yeah. Honestly, I'll probably get better results off stream. So if I get a good result on this, that means I'm probably a little bit smarter than than is shown. Dots. This is minus. Then that should be. Hold on. The last one never has a dot in here. This one doesn't either. Hold on. This removes only the square. Oh, you can't see my mouse. I keep forgetting. I'm pointing at things. Oh god. I need to add my mouse again when I have the time. Thinking. This'll probably be it. god. Yeah, the test is supposed to be easy, but sometimes, especially when I'm live, my brain just goes bleh. It's a good way to test my IQ normally, though. This test is very popular, and I saw that, what's his name? XQC took it as well. He was weirdly high on intelligence, surprisingly. This is mostly pattern recognition, but my brain is slowing. Oh no, I'm stuck with this one. Brain is not braining. These are the opposite. The black ones are always the opposite, so... this one? Yeah. Okay. Hold on, let me... very quickly. I can't pause it, but I'm gonna put capture cursor on. There you go, now you can see my mouse. Okay. Speedrun. Speedrun. This. Then. Hold on, let me check. These are kind of the same in pattern. It is supposedly easy to do this, but sometimes your brain just doesn't. Up. So this guy turns around a little bit, gets 2 extra and then 1 less. And, hold on. Oh. Yeah, this has to be 3 balls, definitely. Then this turns this way, does it? So it's F. Got it. Easy. Usually the dots are the giveaway with this test. Huh. Is brain braining today? You need 1 of each, so... this one. Then... clockwork. It just goes this way. This feels too easy, that's weird. Maybe it's in a random order of easy to hard, I don't know. Yeah. Oh god, I've seen this one before. Plus shapes? These are all pluses. This. Okay. This one. All crosses in here. Balls there. Squares here. Let me think. The middle part stays the same with these. I don't want to do random guesses, I want to do it right, but also the timer is creeping in. I'm almost halfway though. What if I could thinking, am I sure about this one? Screw it, ball. U-Z... I don't know. Huh. This weirdly feels like IKEA furniture, if you stick it the wrong way. Oh god, my brain. I'm trying to think how this works together. This is the same. This one seems to just turn. Then... Huh. Thinking... Would this be the answer? I think this might be it. Not sure. Gonna take a wild guess. Oh, this one is easy. I think. A thought? Yeah. It's just minus. Okay, so then this should be left. Yeah. Okay. This one cube just moves. Should be the same. Yeah. Okay. Shuffle of the balls? Or this looks like the almost the complete opposite to the bottom one. Thinky. I love the silly music I have in the background. It's the way my brain sounds when I'm trying to do these tests. Ball. Okay, my brain is short-circuiting a little bit. Trying to figure out how this works. Then a ball should be here. Definitely. We have two options where the ball is here. We have option B and we have option D. Let me think. There has not been a black square in here yet. I mean, triangle. I'm gonna... Oh, these are so similar though. This. Because it's inverted. Okay, I think I got it. Oh god. Here we go. It's not getting easier. This one just kind of turns around, actually. And then adds a few. Oh, these are the combination of those. This... Oh no, brain. Oh no. Okay, what did the others say? Not much. Brains. Should I just take a wild guess with this one? I think I should because I only have 11 minutes left. My gut feeling told me D, so I'm going with that one. This one is just the ball thing again. Black dots do this. Kind of move in a pattern? The white dots, oh god. Brain. Adds one and then removes one. It's either one or it's either E or can't be B. I don't think it's B. I think the black dot should be the solution, but I'm not sure entirely. Brain is working overtime. I don't think this could be it. I don't think. But I'm gonna go with it anyway. Who knows, maybe it's right. I don't know if it is. Balls go here, this one goes there. Okay, this one confused me. Let's go the other way. Goes the other way. Goes the other way. There's always one left after. Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it. Where is it? Can I find it? Yeah. I think it's that one. There were 35, right? I have 9 minutes to do the rest of them. Oh god. Maybe I'll just start balling. Who knows? Maybe I'll get it right. It's either C or A. No. A. Okay. Quickly. Trying to get past this. Timer gives me an ominous feeling to it. This feels more complicated. Oh, I get it. I get it already. Okay, I need to do minus this. Okay. The bottom half should still be there. It is this one. Then we have more cubes. I feel like this is a division table of sorts. Probably more math related. No. Brain ain't braining. Okay, let me think. Verse 3. But why? Okay, I don't get this one. This one has me stumped as well. Add the black square back. If I had more time, I feel like I could figure this one out, but... Should I go gut feeling? Could be C as well, I think. Ugh. B it is! Okay. Next one. We have 5 more exercises, so now I can hopefully take a little bit more time. What will my IQ be? I do not know. Might just be average. Or I hope it's not less. You have dots. The dots stay the same, I think? No. No, they don't. I thought they did. If a cube comes in place, the dot seems to move. But not always. Oh, tiny brain. I'm gonna try to rely on feeling for this one as well. Might it be B again? I don't think it would be. Would it be? We ball. Oh, this one. I've seen this one before as well. I don't think I remember how to do it though. Yeah, I don't remember how to do this one anymore. Damn. Damn. I could have had a 1-up on this one. Damn. Okay. Think. I don't think it would be necessarily more filled than it is. So... 2, 4, 4. 2, 1, 1. 4, 4. 2 maybe? That wouldn't work. I'll guess 2. Answer F. Okay, we have a few left, not a lot. This moves there, square goes away. Add some extra one. Oh god. Huh? Okay, the balls on top just seem to... oh god. Do I have the brain for this? Good question. These always seem to stay the same. So a ball on top is necessary here. Ball disappears here. So then there's a square on the bottom, but not... Either one of these, but I'm not sure. Or would it be? Oh, here goes my brain. Da -da -da -da. I'm guessing this one. 3 minutes left for 2 or 3 more exercises. 2, okay. Oh, speedrun. Oh god. Here we go again. This one seems to add 1. I'm gonna try to focus a little bit more. Is there always one square? No, there's 1, 2, 0. Right there. I'd probably get this if I didn't have the time constraint. This one seems to stay. This one removed. So it's the bottom one, I think. A. Oh god, this one should be easy. I've done this one before. Oh no, I don't remember which one it is. No. I can't remember. One ball should be here. This one gets removed. This one stays as well. Trying to do my best to think. I think it's E. Alright, this is the last one. We have 1 minute. I can try to take my time a little bit with this. Okay. So, what happens here? Confusement, that's what happens here. Axes give... Seems to always be a different symbol though. So it can't be D. It... Don't think it's F. I don't know. Oh, the time constraints. Seems to be something square related in there though. but I don't know what the X's are supposed to add or remove to it. Hold on, let me think for a second. Is it D? No. I'm going for E. Finish. Finish. Oh! At least I am not below average. This kind of feels bad though. I feel like I could get a little bit higher. I feel like I could be a little bit higher if I did it on my own time. Yay! I am slightly above average. Equivalent to the 63rd, 63 percentile with a standard deviation of 15. I have no idea what this means. But there you go! Now you know my IQ. It's not horrible. Not great either. I saw, what was it? Aside from XQC, I saw Moist Critical. He got somewhere in the green, this man's. I feel I feel like if I took a little bit more time, I'd get higher, but the thing is, it is very much bound to time as well. The results that you get. Definitely below average? No, don't say that. Did you take the test result actually? Did anyone from chat do it along with me? I wanna know. I'm curious. I might do this one again, like off stream, if I have the time. Like, not immediately, like, I'll leave maybe a week or two in between it, and then I'll post it on Twitter to see if there's any difference at all. It's also not like... I think it's kind of randomly generated in a way. Not fully, but a few of them are. Anyone who did it? No? If you do, I am always curious to see it or to know. So yeah, hold on. Let me write this down actually. Do I still have my text? Didn't do it. Ah, well that's fine. I'm sure anyone who watches me is big-brained. Believe me. If I say it, it is law. So you have a big brain. Don't you worry. Okay, there's the text. You don't even want to know? You can try! I mean, it's just for fun, to be fair. Okay, let me change the text a little bit. I'll add the results I got already as like a little text format. Okay, so Mensa IQ test result was 105. That is big. Hold on, let me change this. Go smaller. Okay. I'm gonna leave these at the bottom here for now. I don't have a lot of space. I need to revamp the what I have here. But oh well, that works. Now, personality test. This one, the MBTI, I've done a lot of times before already, and I think I know what I am, but the thing is, it's been so long since I took it, and it seems to change every time I take it. So let me take my guess, because last time I did it, or at least from what I remember, I got, I'll type it here as well, 1 second, the 16 personalities. My guess is that it's gonna be ENFJ. Because that's, I think, similar to what I got last time, at the very least. I don't know if it's gonna be the same, but I'll have a look. If it is the same, yippee, I guessed right. If it's not, I guess I'll find out. As well as like what I did with the last test, I will give you guys the link as well. With this one, you don't have to worry about IQ. So if you want to take it along with me, let's go. It's also a bit of a long test. So, Yeah. Okay. You regularly make new friends. See, here's the problem. I think I quite easily make friends, but I don't regularly do it because I don't go outside enough. So, that is my problem. In terms of ease, I would say yeah, because I can talk to a lot of different kinds of people. So I'll say slightly agree, because I would make friends easily if I actually talk to people. I am an extrovert, but that does not mean I am a good extrovert. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. ADHD be like... Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Yeah, I get that very easily. I am a soft, squishy boy. If someone cries, I will too. This test can get a little bit personal, apparently, from what I remember. The questions have changed over time, a little bit. It used to be shorter as well. So, I haven't done it in a few years, so I'll see what it says. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. You see, here is the problem. Number 1, I am chaotic as hell, so I never have a backup plan. But on the other hand, I am so paranoid of doing something wrong that I make backup plans upon backup plans, so I don't know what I need to put in here. It depends on the situation. Oh... Let me think. I think I'd say neutral because it's so like one-sided. It's either yeah or it's either no. I think I'll stay neutral. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. That also depends on the situation. If it's... If it's calm visibly on the outside, yes. On the inside, no. So I think I can kind of stay calm though. Most of the time, not always. It depends. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. This is also another problem. Sometimes my extroversion takes over, other times it's like, nah, I know these people, I'm good. I think, although, very recently I did go on a walk with a bunch of people I didn't know at all and I talked to every single one of them, so... Yeah, it went very easy for me, so maybe I'll say mostly agree. Not entirely, but mostly. Prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. Ooh. This is the artist's curse. Fuck no. The amount of projects I have in work in progress is in the triple digits. Not double digits, triple. There's a lot I haven't done yet, and a lot I have in my mind. There's way too much I have, like... My brain works too fast for my hands to keep up. That's basically it. I'll get a new idea, or at least 3, maybe to 5 of a maximum new ideas every single day, and I can only finish maybe 2 per week. So you see how that adds up a little bit. Very sentimental. I might need to look this word up because I keep forgetting what it means. Give me 1 second. Hold on, let me... back. Sentimental. I think I know it, but for to be sure... Okay. Prompted by feelings of tenderness or sadness or nostalgia. I would... Okay. Yeah, it did have the meaning I thought, but I wanted to make sure. I would say yeah. For the most part as well. Then it also depends on a few other things. I think it's mostly this. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Previously, before I started live streaming, I would have never used schedules, lists or anything. But now, I am very much of the everything needs to be in my schedule because otherwise I have too much going on in my brain. Luckily though, it helps a lot. If you have Google Calendar, things like that, helps a ton. You can estimate time and everything. So if you have a lot of projects, you can try to finish at least one of them. Time management is weird. But oh well, we make do. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Why this test? Why does the test have to call you out like that? The bastards. Then again, it also depends. It depends on how you... These answers will change depending on how you feel in the moment, I feel. I think overall though, a little bit, yeah. If I make an oopsie, it's like, oh no, no, I'm supposed to be able to do this. But then again, I also just keep going at it for the most part, so doesn't influence me way too much. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and strike up a conversation. Not entirely. If it's a complete stranger, no. If it's set in an event, I'd be more inclined to do so. But a complete stranger, I don't think I could. That's where my extroversion breaks. I can do a lot, not this. You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative works. I am actually very interested in that. Hate these tests because they make me realize things about myself. Yeah, but to be fair, that's not always a bad thing. Because if you know yourself a little bit better, you also know how to handle some situations a little bit better. And it gives you a little bit of insight to see, like, do I want to try and improve this a little bit, or am I comfortable with how I am at the moment? That's kind of what I see these tests for. They're not always accurate, to be fair. But it's just a thing of, it gets you thinking, gets you, like, knowing in what kind of mind space am I. So, you know, it has its positives. Although, for this one, I am very interested in creative works and an analysis of it, so I would highly disagree with the not too interested. I'm very interested. You're more inclined to follow your head than your heart. Oh, that also depends on the situation. I am very, like, oddly logical about these things. But logical in a way of... If I feel like I really want to do this thing, despite risk A or risk B, I will still try to do it though. So I think I do weigh my options always. I'm a bit more inclined to follow my heart, I'd say. Yeah. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. See, here's also a thing. I am also at two opposite ends. I kind of like having a routine in terms of getting things done, but in terms of living casually, I prefer to not have a routine at all. So it's like, if it's a free day away from streaming or work or anything else I have to do, I like just go and do whatever the day gives me. So I think... although most days it is kind of planned on what I do, because it gives like a little bit of ease in your brain. You don't need to think of anything, you just see the notification on your phone maybe, or in your Google Calendar, and it's like, oh, it's time for this. Alright, let's try to do it. I think... It's hard. I don't know which side I'm on. I'll pick neutral as well, because I'm so like, either this or either that. You rarely worry about whether or not you make a good impression on the people you meet. Oh, we're getting into the spicy stuff. I am constantly analyzing if what I am saying is coming over well, so you know, I do worry about it a little bit. You enjoy participating in group activities. Hell yeah. I absolutely love it, but there are some times where I'm too tired to do it, even though I want to. So I would say sometimes I'm not able to, because of a bunch of other reasons, but I do really like it. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. Yes! 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 I will not shut up about some movies. Let me think. Do I remember the name of it? Oh, come on. There's two movies in particular. One of them is a movie series. The Before series, I've talked about it so many times on, on my live streams. Some people are probably sick of it by now. But Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight, those series, they always end on a question. So you don't know what's gonna happen next. Especially the last movie. Because there's probably gonna be no extra movie that comes out. It's the last one that we'll see. So you kind of make up your own ending on what happens. Then as well, The Revenant. That one also ends on a bit of a weird note. I won't spoil anything, but I will say, if you ever have the time, take about like 2 hours or maybe in the evening, get the movie Revenant, just watch it and form your own opinion on it. It is, honestly, it's a movie that is, first of all, very difficult to film. I don't know how it exists, because it is filmed, number one, on location, which is already very difficult. Number two, they have on said location only 1 hour of time to get the perfect lighting. They don't use any external lighting. Then there's also a thing of they rehearsed so much, because if you watch the movie, you'll see it's more like a theater play. The camera almost never stops moving. It's apparently similar to Birdman, the movie. There's no single cut there at all, from what I remember. Or at least what I remember being told. I still need to watch Birdman, but you know, it's kind of similar to that, if you have watched it. But I love these kinds of things. I went on a tangent about it, that's how you know I love it. But yeah, I really love that kind of stuff. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. I wouldn't say if it helped more, but I do like helping people in general. I think it's about equal, honestly. Although I would say, I do really like seeing other people happy though, so I would say maybe slightly agree. Both are good to me. If I can do both, I am happy. You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Oh, yeah, that was kind of similar to a few of the questions before. My head is chaotic. I have so many things in the works. I want to do so much. I have this a lot. But luckily, I found kind of a tool that can help with that. It's not a prioritization tool, but it's a tool that can help break tasks down. That'll, like, make it a little bit easier for your brain to think like, okay, this will take this amount of time, so maybe I should do this first. Let me think. I think it was called Goblin Tools. Let me look for it for a second. Hold on. Goblin? Yeah, goblin.tools. If you look up that website, if you have trouble like breaking down tasks, I genuinely recommend that one. It's very good. It helps a lot, especially with me. This one, big agree. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Spicy things, again. I do have a little bit of this. Although I do worry about it, it's more a thing of like... I don't know what the right word for is, but you know, sort of like damage calculation. Like, if I do this, what can go wrong? And if something can go wrong, can I possibly prevent it? To be fair, it's not necessarily a bad thing, it just depends on how you use it and how like much it overtakes your life. I am, however, very, very much yes in this. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. Nah. Although, it's like maybe a little bit less. I'm fine with this kind of stuff because like it gives you like a little bit of a sense of accomplishment. Yeah. You're definitely not an artistic type of person. I wonder what the answer would be here. I draw. I try to sing. Try to play guitar. VTuber, entertainment. I wonder. I am very artistic, definitely. So, definitely not means I need to disagree with this. Yeah. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? That is a difficult one to answer, honestly. Because some people could do with a little bit more feeling, and others could do with a little bit more rationality. I think it's more of a thing of not what you rely on, but the education that has been provided to you. Like if you have access to the internet, for example, if you have a question or anything, you can mostly look it up and you'll probably find a good answer there. But it depends. If it's in like, say, a group fight or this or that, in that case, it's usually good to like express your feelings, but in a way that is not destructive. So in that way, it's like a little bit more rational than feeling. You still get your feelings, of course. You don't need to bury your feelings at all. But in terms of avoiding like things from getting worse, I think rationality is a little bit more important. It really depends. Again, it really depends. These questions are hard. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax? Yeah, I kind of learned to do that. If you try to relax first when there's a bunch of things you still have to do, you keep worrying about said things you have not done yet. So yeah. I cannot relax if I haven't done all of this. Alright. I would say, yeah, big agree on this. We are 40% done. The test is... Damn, that's a long test. You enjoy watching people argue? No! If I see an argument, I either try to resolve it or I am out. I don't like people yelling at all. It gets me very uncomfortable. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. No? No? I think it depends. It's again a depends situation. A lot of these are not like black and white answers most of the time. That's why your results can change, because it depends on how you feel most at the time. I would say I don't necessarily avoid it, but I don't always go like looking for it, like, hey, look at this, unless I have something exciting to show. I don't know. Your mood can change very quickly. ADHD again. That kind of makes it difficult. So I don't need to say a whole lot on this. If anyone else has ADHD, they probably also have like a little bit of trouble with this. It's kind of an agree. Oh god, I keep moving on this thing. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you know. Everyone has their own pace. And everyone has like their own set of tools or things they can work with. It's honestly like, I have no reason to lose patience with people who are like not as quote-unquote efficient. Everyone just lives their life on their own path, so I don't need to involve in that unless someone asks for help to be like, hey, how can I do this a little bit better or faster? Then of course I'll help. But lose my patience? Never. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. I used to be very guilty of this. Maybe I'm still guilty of this. Not as much anymore. I've been trying with like, that's what schedules are good for, because you can plan things out a little bit. But most of the time I still do this. Because you know. It's a procrastination thing. It's like, oh no, this comes up, but I don't feel like it. Or it's a thing of like, you try to do it, and then you physically can't. That's also a thing that happens with me a lot. So I've been less at it, but I'd still say that it's pretty prevalent with me. I've always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after that. Fascinated? I wouldn't say so, honestly. It's kind of a thing, just death happens, so in the time that you have left, you do anything you can or want to do. More than that, I usually don't really think about it. So I wouldn't really say fascinated. It's more like a memento mori type of thing of remember that it's there, so you can try to like live your daily life maybe a little bit better. So not really fascinated. You usually prefer to be around others rather than your own. This is also a 50-50. I kind of... It's weird. It's... The thing is, right, even if I am on my own, I will always have a stream or anything else in the background that has people involved. So, I don't know what the answer is here. I do like company. I don't always like conversation, though. That's a thing. The question is about conversation, though. It's about having people around you. So I'd say a little bit more on the yes side, even though I am alone a lot technically. I like people, so you know. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. No! I like theories. Except if it's a game theory. No. Then I don't. Actually... The FNAF movie came out recently, right? I think it was yesterday? Yeah. How many of you bet that MatPat will make a theory release on the movie like maybe a few weeks later? I feel like it's gonna happen. But to be fair, I think he's also worked on the movie. I'm not entirely sure if he's in it or not. I still have to watch the movie myself, so I still don't know. Markiplier was gonna be in it, but he was too busy filming his Iron Lung series, which looks amazing from the trailer. There is so much blood. I really want to know what this man is up to. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. I would say so, yeah. Yeah, there is a... How do you not know? It's been everywhere. It's been in the works for a few years already, and it's finally been released like yesterday. Well, let me check for a second. Hold on. FNAF movie release date. It's in cinemas at the moment. It should be out already because I've heard people go watch it already. They already have tickets. On November 1, it's definitely out for everyone, but there's a bunch of people who have already gone watching. It's who is it directed by? Let me check. Emma Tummy is the director. I don't know who that is. The budget is like pretty decent though. They got $20 million for the budget movie, and the animatronics, God, they look realistic. They actually made the FNAF boys. I am terrified. Ow! If those animatronics get possessed by a child, the world is gonna end. They genuinely just made the animatronics. It's in a cinema nearby. Go watch it if you have the time. I've heard it was good, for the most part. I don't know. Apparently it's a family rated though, so it's probably not gonna be as gruesome as the FNAF series is supposed to be, but should still be good. Because a lot of people were working on it, and they're very passionate about it. You broke? Oh. Yeah, I get that feeling. But maybe if If it gets on digital, maybe you can watch it then. Although it's not the exact same experience as watching it in the cinema, you know, it might be a bit cheaper, definitely. Okay, I was on this question. I got distracted by FNAF. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours? I would say yes. Because even though someone has completely different experiences, you can still try to understand them, even if you haven't experienced it yourself. So, yeah. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. I am a little bit indecisive. Just a little bit. That comes along with procrastination as well, though. It's kind of a similar thing. So, I do tend to do this a lot. You rarely second guess the choices you've made. Follow up on this one. Even though if I've made a decision, it's like, did I do the right thing? Did I do good? I don't know. I second guess things a lot. I just like want to make sure everything's always okay and good. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what we need. That also depends. If I am physically tired, no. Otherwise, if it's like, say if I didn't need to do something like very physically taxing, I would be like, yeah, hang around some people, get stuff out of your brain, just have fun in the moment. It always feels nice. So I'm gonna say slightly agree because it kind of depends. Enjoy going to art museums. Depends on what kind of art museum. I haven't gone to a lot of museums, to be fair. It's like, most art museums don't really interest me. Museums in general, like history museums, yes. Art museums, I'm not sure. Because they can put anything in there. I'm trying to think again. Who was the artist that quite literally sold his shit just to prove a point that it could be in an art museum? I don't remember his name, but there's one artist who did that, and people genuinely bought it. Guy got a soup can, took a shit, tried to sell it. Named it artist's shit, and people actually bought it for way too much. I don't know if it's in any museum, or if someone has it as a collector's item, I don't want to know. But there are so many cursed things in art museums. It depends on which one you go to as well. I feel like art museums, more of a no, but I don't say entirely no, because history museums are always very interesting to me. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. No. Big no. I usually know. Most of the time, generally, even if you don't see the person, you can hear it on their voice that something is off. I tend to have a very good ear, maybe, sense for that kind of thing. I like to have to-do list for each day. Yes! If I don't have my to-do list, I do not get out of bed. For me, it's a thing of like, if I know what I'm gonna do, it's a lot easier for me to like, you know, drag myself out of bed, go brush my teeth, go do everything, and get started on those things. If I don't have this, like if it's on a Sunday, I generally don't plan anything, so I just stay laying in bed. But that's not bad, because then it's just a rest day for me. The bed is too comfy, okay? I am guilty of staying in bed too long. You rarely feel insecure. You're insecure, you're insecure. Let me think. This ties back to like an other question that we did a little bit before. It's like the second guessing thing. It kind of ties to feeling insecure. So a lot of these feel like the same question. But it's, I would say, Thing is, I do tend to feel insecure a lot from time to time, but I also know how to deal with it, so... I don't know, I'll say... Disagree? You avoid making phone calls. Oh! Oh! Here we go! I actually made a phone call just today! A few hours before I called the PC store to try and see if I can get my phone fixed. That's actually, fun fact, that's the first genuine phone call I've ever made in my entire life. I've made an achievement today. So, yeah! I, like, genuinely, once I was done with that phone call, I was like, oh! I was shaking off the nervousness of it. I made an entire script of what I was gonna say. Maybe it sounds dumb, but I know a lot of people have this kind of issue, so, you know, I don't feel too bad about it. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. Spend a lot of time? No. If I come across it, I'll try to understand it, yeah. So it's slightly agree. Because it's a thing of like, your experiences are your own. So you always lack someone else's perspective. It's, to me, I find it a good thing to know, like, okay, what does this person think? How do they think about this thing? According to their experience. I think that's always a good way to, like, I'm gonna be cheesy, expand your mind. It's a good thing to learn more. Even if you don't learn anything, at least you know, like, oh, this person thinks like this, so you can interact with them a little bit better or understand them a little bit better. In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. If any of my friends are watching, they will know. No. Never. I feel bad about this, because even though I really like hanging out with people, I am pretty much never the one to initiate contact. That is also where my extroversion fails. Again, I'm an extrovert. Doesn't mean I'm a good extrovert. Your plans are interrupted. The top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Yes, sort of. Not always. It depends on the situation as well. If it's some kind of emergency, then I'll stay longer with the interruption. But if it's like, I don't know, something small happens, then it's like, I kinda had this planned. I kinda wanna go do it again. So I'd say slightly agree. It depends on the situation. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. This test is evil. How dare? How? This is the one that calls you out a lot. From other people who I've seen take this test, they feel called out by this, and I do as well. Yeah, I don't need to elaborate. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or meaning of the life. That's kind of tied to the do you contemplate death question. I bonked the mic, I'm sorry. I don't really contemplate it. Because it's a thing of like, okay, you exist, good, pog, do what you want. But more than that, I don't really do. Maybe previously, like maybe a few decades ago, I did that, but that's very long ago. I don't do that anymore. Your emotions control you more than you control them. This ties into another question again. It's kind of repeating. Hold on, let me check. We are on 77%. We're almost there. I would say yes, most of the time. but I can also kind of reel it in if I need to. So it's generally, the first thing is definitely like, yeah, emotions control me a little bit more. You take great care not to make people look bad even when it's completely their fault. I don't know if this is a flaw or not, but I do kind of take care. I never want to make people look bad unless they've done something like, say, they've murdered someone. But, you know, that's a police thing to deal with. That's not a me thing to deal with. Luckily, I haven't had to deal with that yet. I don't want to. But yeah, in general, I don't want to make arguments. I don't want to do stuff like that. So it's like, you know, it's fine. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent effort. I do have my schedule though, so technically that is a quote-unquote organized and consistent effort. But... Most of the time though, I do rely on spontaneous bursts of energy, because that's like, if you suddenly have a desire of like, say, you want to do this thing, suddenly, and you've tried to do that said thing many times before, but you've never had the passion for it, I will go for it. So I'll say slightly agree, because I do usually try to do consistent effort, even though it doesn't work very well. I try. Someone thinks highly of you. You wonder how long it will take for them to feel disappointed in you. You can't see it, but I crossed my arms for this. How dare! Again, one that calls you out. I do tend to think this. I think that's, again, with the insecurity thing of like worrying what people think of you. I do have that. But to be fair, which YouTuber or streamer doesn't? I think a lot of them do. At least from what I know. You kind of need to worry about that. Especially in the entertainment sphere, because your opinion of people kind of matters. If you're a public figure especially. Luckily I am not like highly popular, like I'm not Markiplier or anything. So I don't need to worry about, say, if I do something dumb or I completely mess up, it's like, not everyone in the world knows I'm good. But yeah, yeah. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Streaming? Technically, yeah, but also, if I could collab with people a little bit more, I would. I do like hanging around people. Technically, it is an alone job. You can make friends, but technically it's a completely alone job. Unless you have, like, say, like a Dan and Phil kind of thing going on, then it's two people. Then it's not an alone job anymore. Or if you have a team of people. But I am but a lone boy. Yeah. Although, I'll say slightly agree, because I would like to meet a few more people in the general, like, entertainment sphere. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? I would say no. It's not a bad thing to think about them. It's more of a thing of if it overtakes your life, then maybe. Then, although if that's your complete passion, then it's like, you do whatever you want, honestly. If that's what you want to do, go for it, vibe. Bestow knowledge upon everyone, become a monk, you know? So I don't think that's... I don't think it's a waste of time. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmosphere rather than quiet and intimate places. Also depends. It depends on what kind of busy place it is, and it depends on what kind of quiet place it is. If it's full of cars and, you know, general pollution, it's technically a busy place, but I don't like being in that because I like breathing. I do weirdly like train stations though. There's something like oddly comforting about them. I don't know what it is. I would insert the I like trains meme here, but I cannot do that. I like both. But then again, even in quiet places, I prefer it if there's like another person there as well. So, technically a little bit more busy, but not entirely, because then we get into the car pollution kind of thing. If it's too crowded though, I don't think I can handle that usually. I like being able to walk and not be trampled, so I would say slightly agree. You know at first glance how someone is feeling? Yeah, mostly that's like a similar question to, I think the one from the first page. Most of the time. Although you can't always be 100% sure, so that's why I'm saying not fully agree. Ah! How dare you! Again! Calling me out! Ah! Yeah. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Yes, because I don't want things to go wrong. But then sometimes also just do things on impulse. I would say mostly yes. You're very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Controversial? I think it depends on what kind of controversy you're thinking about. If it's like drama or of any kind, no. I don't like being involved in that. If it's like a... what's it called? If it's true crime, then I do kind of like that. It's not really controversial. I see it more as like kind of an educational thing. There's like one channel that I follow that really gets into true crime, but not only that, it kind of breaks down people who have done something wrong or have, like, I don't know, ruined their own life in a way. It's like they educate people on how they think or how emotions go along with each other or said experiences. Especially how your childhood affects how you act in your adulthood. What's the channel name again? I think it was Bose. If you know Bose, she does a really good job at this. I like watching her stuff. So, in terms of drama, I think they're more thinking of like drama type things. I'm not really interested in that. But because of the true crime stuff, I would say like not entirely disagree. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. See, here is where I get a little bit selfish. Although I wouldn't call it selfish. It's more a thing of like, if you haven't had a lot of good opportunities in your life, the more time passes, the more likely you'll be to take said opportunity when it shows up again. So, I personally would not pass up an opportunity. I would yoink. You struggle with deadlines. Yeah. 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 You feel confident that things will work out for you. That also depends on the situation. This is the last question, so I think it's the last one? Yeah. So I can take like a little bit of time with it. Generally, it also depends on how I feel. Depends on how I feel and what the kind of thing is that I'm hoping to work out. Oh, this test is racking my brain. I think because I'm also kind of like on the yes or no side, I'll stay with this as well. Okay, let's see what I got. INFPT? What? I am literally not an introvert. That can't be right. No. I had so many like questions that were based on extroversion and I pressed yes. That can't be right. Huh? The NF we got right though. That one I got right. The P, I don't know. This one definitely wrong. But I don't believe in that. I am not really introverted. But let's see the test results, shall we? Mediators are poetic, kind, and altruistic people, always eager to help a good cause. How the hell did I get so much introverted? You got the same, huh? That's so weird. I'm gonna look up the ENFJ in a second, because that's the one I feel like works the most with me. Introverted individuals tend to prefer fewer yet deep and meaningful social interaction and often feel drawn to calmer environments. Maybe that was it. Because it is close, though. But I would say, like, I'm way more extroverted. Yeah, I feel like maybe it's because of the environment thing that I didn't answer fully yes on. That might have been it. But generally, I'm not introverted, usually. I'm an extrovert, but I'm a bad extrovert, that I know. Intuitive. So excited, can't stand, so must sit. Hello! Welcome. You vibing. Oh. Okay, intuitive. Intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open-minded, and curious. They value originality and focus on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. Alright. It's also oddly not 50-50, but it's kind of close. Feeling, oh, this is more. This is definitely one. Okay. Feeling individuals are value emotional expression and sensitivity. They place a lot of importance on empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. I would say so, yeah. Most of the time, yeah. Prospecting. This is also... This is also kind of on the 50-50. I'm really in the middle, aren't I? Prospecting individuals are very good at improvising and adapting to opportunities. They tend to be flexible, non-conformists who value novelty and above stability. I guess I don't know. Turbulent. Oh, this is... Oh, okay. I've never seen this one. This has to be a new thing, actually. Turbulent individuals are self-conscious and sensitive to stress. You're not there to call me out like this! They feel a sense of urgency in their emotions and tend to be success-driven, perfectionist, and eager to improve. Screw this test. You got me. God damn it. No, I don't want any. Okay. Let me see. There is more info on this. But hold on, let me can I move this a little bit? There you go. These are the results I got, but I don't think that's right. The turbulent feels right. That one feels right. The feeling feels right. Introvert does not feel right to me. I am gonna... Hold on. Let me first write down the answer I got. I'm gonna do these in question mark, because this is what I guessed it was. Yeah, it calls you out so badly. But to be fair, it gets you thinking as well, so it's not entirely bad. INFP. T is the result I got. Hold on. Let me move this a little bit. Okay. I am gonna look up very quickly. Can I find the ENFJ? It's either ENFJ or ENFP that I was. It's weird. Again, like I said, these test results change constantly. If you take it another day, you'll have probably a different result. You think, where can I look up? Hold on. 16 personalities. ENFJ. I'll add the T to it because I was indeed turbulent type. Okay, let me check. It doesn't want to let me. If you've taken the test, it doesn't let you look at the other ones. Hold on, let me. No. No, let me see it. Okay. They just say the weaknesses on it. They don't say the things on it. Hold on, I'm gonna look for if I can find more. There is definitely more info on the result I got, but I don't want the test to call me out anymore. To be fair, I have gotten the INFP result. That's the first result I ever got. That's when I still believed I was introverted. To be fair, your introversion or extroversion can kind of change over time, so I just completely flipped and became extroverted. But the test is like, nah. We are taking your extroversion, we are confiscating it. I cannot find the answer for ENFJ. Damn. I can try to read it out, I think. No, that's only strengths and weaknesses. Hold on. A protagonist. That's the... ENFJ is a protagonist type, huh? Anime protagonist. Is a person with extroverted, intuitive, feeling and judging personality traits. These warm, forthright types love helping others, and they tend to have strong ideas and values. They back their perspective with creative energy to achieve their goals. Yeah, that feels like me. Let me see. Intuitive is what I got. Extroverted. Let me check. Can I see the result on this? It really doesn't let you. It really doesn't show you the other results. Damn. Oh well. Let me check. I did have. When I last took it, instead of prospecting, I had more judging, so I'm gonna look that up as well for a second. I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't say... It doesn't want to show it. Damn you, test! Damn you! I am being proven wrong! Or at least it doesn't want to show me the results I want. Okay, let me boop this back. Alright, we got 2 of the tests down. The next one is the love language quiz. That is a lot shorter. I will also... Give me 1 second. Move this again. Pop. It is this one. I will give you guys the link as well. So... if you guys want to do it along with me, there you go. Okay. This one is very short. And I do feel like I know the result already. But I like taking it just in case. Okay. How do you describe yourself? Adult, preferably. How do you describe yourself? You have to do that to me. Okay. It's more meaningful to me when I hug someone I love, or someone I love sends me a loving text, note, or mail for no reason. Oh, these are gonna be hard for me, aren't they? Both can be good. I will say, however, I have one problem. As an alien, as a black hole, I cannot touch people. They would crumble. So I have a bit of a problem with that, even though I'll go on what I would want, not on what I can do, I think. Because I do have a bit of a problem with that. Let's say hug someone. It's more meaningful to me when I can spend alone time with someone I love, just us. Or someone I love does something practical to help me out. Again, I love just being around people. I don't need anyone to necessarily do something for me. I remember if it was... The results you could get were quality time, physical touch, something with gifts, and then something else. I forgot what the last result was. I don't remember. Oh well, I'll see. It's 5 love languages though, so... It's more meaningful to me when someone I love gives me a gift as a... Someone give me a little gift as a token of our love, of concern for each other. I get to spend interrupted time with leisure, the one I love. Again, first off, I don't like gifts. I don't know if I am in the small percentage, but I genuinely don't like receiving gifts. Especially if it's not something I can like practically use. Say a... what's an example of a gift I liked? Okay, I have an idea. There's 2 gifts which I liked. One is like a bowl that I got. It's absolutely stupid, but it's adorable. It's a green bowl with like a chicken. It's a chicken bowl. It has little feet. It has a little beak. And I find it really adorable. And it's also practical because I use it for cereal. Then another gift I did really like is a friend of mine really, like, genuinely really wanted to give me something. And I was like, no, I don't like gifts. And you know what I said? For bullshit reason, I said, if you want to give me something, give me like the top of a bottle with googly eyes on it. Guess what they gave me? They actually did that. And honestly, I love it. I still have it. They gave me just a bottle cap with googly eyes on it. I have it. It's on my closet. It's amazing. It's also like something that doesn't cost a lot. It's literally just googly eyes. I think, genuinely, I think that's one of the best gifts I've ever gotten. Just because of the story behind it. But normally, I don't really like gifts, so I prefer spending time with people. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love does something unexpected to help me out with a project, or I can share an innocent touch with someone I love. That is worded in such a weird way. Innocent touch. I don't... Again, this comes in with gifts, because I feel like I owe people then. If I ask for help, then I do appreciate it, but unexpectedly, I'm not too sure about that. The way this is worded though, that's kind of funny. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love puts their arm around me in public, or someone surprises me with a gift. Y'all already know, I just went on a tangent about it. No gifts. What level of innocent my mind is black as fuck? Oh, we have a good test on innocence in a moment after this one. I'm not gonna show that one. It's a funny test though. Oh, well, funny. I find it silly because a lot of people do that test, especially VTubers. It's more meaningful to me when I'm around someone I love, even when we're not really doing anything, or I can be comfortable holding hands, high-fiving, or putting my arm around someone I love. Thing is though, I know that this is quality time and I know that this is physical touch, but those go hand in hand. It's like... Although if it's like... It depends again. I think overall, this, being with someone, can lead to that. So, you know, it's... nah. I saw the word gift, and I am no. It's more meaningful when someone gives a gift, or when I hear from someone that they love me. Definitely this one. It's more meaningful to me when I sit close to someone I love, or I'm complimented by someone I love for no apparent reason. See, here's the problem. I don't do well with compliments. I'm gonna start up like a motor. Ah, this is a difficult one. We have already had a bunch of these, but... You know what? Even though I don't know how to deal with it, it does, like, show from the other person that they do care about you, so... It's more meaningful to me when I get a chance to just hang out with someone I love. Or... gifts. No. Get that away from me. It's more meaningful to me when I hear someone I love tell me I'm proud of you, or someone I love helps me with a task. If I've asked for a task, maybe, but also... I get really giddy if I hear this. I rarely hear this, so if I do, it's like, yay! Yay! You did good. It's more meaningful to me when I get to do things with someone I love, or I hear supportive words from someone I love. I prefer doing, because it's like spending time with people and everything. Yay, validations. Exactly! That's a thing. A lot of people don't get enough validations, honestly. Funny thing, right? I am terrible with compliments, but do you know what I do? I know a lot of other people who don't get complimented very often and who struggle with compliments. So what does my funny ass do? I compliment them to hell and back until they're used to it and they feel a little bit better. I am evil in that way. I cannot handle it myself, but I will dish it out as much as I like. Getting to do things, I would say. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love does things for me instead of just talking about nice things. Or I feel connected to someone I love with a hug. I don't know. Hugs are nice. Hugs are usually always nice. Someone I love does something for me instead of just talking about nice things. I don't know, it feels like there's a weird, like, other meaning behind this. Probably not, but... It confuses me a little bit. This goes again with acts of service, probably. I think. You being smorb. Yeah! And you being smorb. Very smart. Although the IQ test I got was only a little bit above average, but to be fair, I said in the beginning of the stream, first off, this is an early morning stream for me, and second off, I'm probably better at doing those tests when I'm alone, when I don't have to worry about the time as much. Words without action are just as false promises. That's true, but I don't... That's the thing, right? That feels like the hidden meaning behind it, but I don't know if that's what they mean by this. I think what they mean here is acts of service versus words of affirmation. It's like doing something for you instead to show that you love them instead of saying that you love them. It depends. Some people will be more receptive to one of or the other. I think that's what this question is more about. Although if I think about it that way, right? Showing usually does say more than telling. So in that way, if I think about it that way, then I would say this. It's more meaningful to me when I hear praise from someone I love, or someone I love gives me something that shows they were really thinking about me. See, that's the thing I was... Although that's again... That's giving, that's gifting, that's... Although if it's like a really well thought out gift, say... If you've been looking for a particular item or something for a very long time, then that might be a lot more meaningful. Like, they listen to it and they take a note. But then again... These are so hard because both can be good. It just depends on preferences, of course. It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to just be around someone I love, or I get a back rub for someone I love. Problem! I would like this if my back didn't hurt with the slightest touch. I have a bit of a problem there. Ah, man. That's one thing I'm sad about. I have like a bit of a nerve problem with my back, so anything that touches my back will either hurt or it will feel like your leg is permanently asleep. But like not asleep as in pins and needles, it's like you feel nothing. It's either one of the two. Oh, there goes my bitrate. Neil, bring it back! Bring it back! Don't kill my stream, come on! Oh god. Let me know if the stream lags, because I just see it going haywire. Okay. I would say because of that one factor, even though this kind of sounds nice, I don't think it would be as nice for me. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love reacts positively to something I've accomplished, or someone I love does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy. I would say this more, because this is taking interest in your interest, even if they're not entirely, you know, for it. I think that shows a lot about the person you are with. Oh, I bumped the mic. Because I have been, actually, I can say this. I have been in a relationship where this did not happen. And that feels bad after a time. Like, say, they show you a bunch of their movies. That's an example, right? You want to show one of your favorite movies, but they don't want to interact with that at all. That feels bad. There's gotta be a give and take in that. So, someone I love does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy. I would say this. That means a lot, usually. It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to be in close physical proximity to someone I love, or I sense someone I love showing interest in things I care about. Yeah, that ties into the previous one. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love works on a special project that... Hold on. Someone I love works on special projects with me that I have to complete. Or someone I love gives me an exciting gift. Both of these are kind of a no for me. If I've asked for help on said project, yeah, but usually, no. I don't know. It's a bit of a hard question. Gift definitely not. Unless it's something like very like unique or like occasional. Skeleton, welcome! Nice to see you here. Early morning stream bog. I would say this over the gift giving, definitely. Actually, don't know how many. Okay, there's a lot more left than I thought. I thought this were like 15 questions at post. There is 30. Whoops. I still have time though, luckily. I need to be somewhere, like that's why I'm doing the stream a lot earlier, but I still have time. Look. Oof. Also, Skeleton, if you want to do any of the tests, the links are up in chat. You can do them along with me or in your own time. It's night for me, I'm in space. Is there a day-night cycle in space? I don't think there is. There is no day and night because you're not on a planet. I don't... The sun doesn't go down. I mean, it's always there. It's more meaningful to me when I'm complimented by someone I love on my appearance, or someone I love takes the time to listen to me and really understand my feelings. Connecting with people. Yes, compliments are nice, but this I feel like has a lot more meaning to it. You're orbiting Mars. Oh, sorry. If you meet any alien friends, tell me. I'd love to meet them. Okay. It's more meaningful to me when I can share a meaningful touch in public with someone I love, or someone I love offers to run errands for me. Almost fucked your backstory. It's fine, you fixed the plot hole. Nothing, everyone believes it. It's fine. It's all good. The plot holes don't exist. If there is, I'll cover it up. In public it feels a bit weird though, because then you can get people staring at you. And that feels a little bit uncomfortable usually. Although if you're really busy, right? If you're really busy with something and you generally need to finish something and they have like a little bit of extra time and they want to help out with that, sure. That means a lot because that's some baggage off of your system. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love does something special for me to help me out, or I get a gift that someone put thought into choosing. Again, I don't like gifts, but they make it difficult on me. They make it really difficult on me. If it's like the gifts that I mentioned before, if it's something small like that, if they put thought in it, that means they probably also know that I don't like gifts in general, so they'll pick something that I would probably definitely like. Screw these stats for making me think. Find the one gift choice. You get one. You get one. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love doesn't check their phone while they're talking to each other. Yes! This! Oh, it's a little bit of a pet peeve. If you're both on your phone and just chilling, it's fine. But otherwise, if you're talking to someone, it feels bad because that means their attention is not on you. It's like, you feel like you're boring the person then. Ooh. Or someone I love goes out of their way to do something that relieves pressure on me. I've already answered this kind of question. It's like with the errands thing. I think this is more meaningful to me. Because then you show like, okay, paying attention to what you're saying, to what you, to the fact that you are here, not to all of the TikTok things on my phone. It's more meaningful to me when I can look forward to a holiday because I'll probably get a gift from someone I love. Nah. I can hear the words "I appreciate you" from someone I love. I don't like holidays in general because of said gift giving. So it's definitely this one. We're almost there though, like 8 more. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love and haven't seen in a while thinks enough of me to give me a little gift. No! Get it away! Instead of a gift, say like hi or something. Someone I love takes care of something I'm responsible to do but feel too stressed to do at the time. Yeah, that can help out a lot. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love doesn't interrupt me when I'm talking. Yeah. Or gift giving. No gift giving. This. I've been interrupted one too many times. It goes along with the phone thing. I like if I'm talking to someone that they actually you know, pay attention or don't interrupt. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love helps me out when they know I'm already tired, or I get to go somewhere while spending time with someone I love. To be fair, if you do this, that can kind of be the same thing in a weird way. Say if you're very tired, but then again, if you have a thing that you need to finish, that's different. I was thinking if you're tired, they can help you out by going somewhere and clearing your mind. That's I think I like spending time with people. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love touches my arm or shoulder to show care or concern, or someone I love gives me a little gift over the course of their normal day. See, over the course of their normal day, just randomly getting a gift, that's oddly cute, but at the same time, it's again a gift! Ah! I don't like gift giving as much, so, you know. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love says something encouraging to me, or I get to spend time in a shared activity or hobby with someone I love. Same hobby? Same interest? Going wild at something? Hell yeah! That feels a lot better. Say you're both interested in... what is it? Rock climbing. Something completely out of the blue. That's always better to do together, so hell yeah! It's more meaningful to me when someone I love surprises me with a small token of their appreciation, again a gift, or I'm touching someone I love frequently to express our friendship. What is this? Is the test implying friends with benefits? I know what they mean, but the way they write this is so wrong. There was a question like this before, when you share an innocent touch with someone you love. The way this is written is very silly. I don't know. See, this one I'm not too sure about. To express friendship? I don't know. If someone is overly clinging to you though, that's not the best thing. Because you do want a little bit of personal space. Oh god, this is the first one where I'm struck on which one is the lesser evil. What would you guys pick for this question? Anyone who's doing this along with me has probably already finished their answers because I'm taking my time with them. If I take this as say just friend hug, then yeah. But frequently? I don't know. Small token of their appreciation. Oh god. I'm tempted to just flip a coin for this. I think, you know what? I'll choose this. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love helps me out, especially if I know they're already busy, Or I hear for someone I love that they appreciate me. See, if I know that they are already busy, I would feel bad disturbing them in the first place. So I wouldn't really want that, necessarily. Even though that would mean a lot, I wouldn't, like, you know, want to do that, even if they're very busy. I think I'd pick this over that one. Messages never get sent. Oh! Huh? Are you really having trouble with that? That's so strange. To be fair, I know that YouTube sometimes doesn't send messages from some people. You might have a glitch. If you can check your channel Google cache, I think it was, or just browser cache, I think it was. If you clear that, maybe it'll go a little bit easier. It's weird. I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot to check your message after the timer. I'll do that after the stream, okay? It's more meaningful to me when I get a hug from someone I haven't seen in a while, or I hear someone I love tell me how much I mean to them. If it's been a long while, then hell yeah. Hug. Oh! There we go. Oh, that's weird. This is a lot lower than I expected. Normally, right? Quality time, I know for a fact that this one is like up there. These two are like the same. Yeah, receiving gifts, that's definitely only 3%. That one makes sense. Acts of service, yeah, that's the thing of like, if someone does something for you, that's that's the thing. Is that what you got as a test result? For anyone who did the test alongside with me, if you wanna share with the class. Normally, right? Oh, nice. Normally, right? Physical touch and quality of time is like at the same up there for me. Words of affirmation is a close third usually. But to be fair, they're all like fairly even split, so it's fine. I feel like these all go together in a weird way. For me, all of these, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's possible to do all at the same time. Alright, let me write a test result on this. Hold on. We got... what was it called? Love language... Quality... time. Here we go. Boom. Oh, it's getting a bit long. Hold on. 1 second. There we go. Boom. Okay, so those are the test results so far. And now, I will not show my screen for this one. Now, do you guys perhaps know of a... let me check. Oh yeah, your messages are indeed not sending. I just saw that. It's so weird. Huh. Well, the test. Have you guys heard of the rice purity test? This is the one test I will not put in the chat. If you want to look it up, you can. It's a classic test among VTubers. Here we go again, you know what it is. To be fair, this test will only take a few seconds for me. So, I'll say the title again if you want to look it up yourself. The test is called Rice Purity Test. But before you do, first off, make sure you are an adult. If you are not an adult, how are you on my channel? Let me do this test really quickly, right? Bap, bap. I don't know if you can hear my mouse clicks, but there's like 100 questions. You only need to click the ones you know. You know. This will be very quickly done. Let me check for a second. There's one question I will say, which is funny. Danced without leaving room for Jesus. That's so funny. That's the funniest question amongst all of them. Okay, let me read these very quickly. Okay. I think this one, yeah. I'm debating like some of which I'm not very sure. Okay, I think I got most of them. Yeah. Huh! That's not right. That's lower than I remember. Hold on, I'll take a screenshot of this. Boom. Give me 1 second, I'll get it up on stream in a moment. Save image. How do I save the image? I've done this test many times before just because I found it funny. And I thought, you know what, why not? It's a fine way to end off a stream. Where is it? Where can I add an image? Let me check. Boom. There we go. That is my result on that. Am I innocent? Yes. I am here to say I am maidenless. 84, goddamn! Let's go! To be fair, mine used to be like a 97. I don't know why it's lower. I think maybe it's because I ticked a few which I wasn't sure of before. I have seen people who got an 8 on this test, and I am afraid of them. How do you get an 8? How do you get lower than a 12 without being in prison? I don't understand. But yeah, that's the last test result I got. Let me write this one down as well, as a finalizer. But to be fair, what do you expect from a literal black hole that cannot touch people? If I touch someone, they crumble beneath my gravity. Alright, bap. My body is pure, but my mind is Santa Black. That is the case with a lot of people, actually. That is the case with a lot of people. You'd be surprised. Me included. It is kind of funny to do those tests, so it's like a kind of icebreaker that doesn't need to mean too much. It's kind of just a number. If you've done something or if you haven't done something, it's like, it's fine. Yeah! These are... Hold on, let me... OBS is being weird. Whoa! These are all my test results. I'll get them up here. Boom! Of today's stream. I still have a little bit of time. If you guys have any extra tests that you want me to take, let me know. It is now or never. We've done an IQ test, we've done a personality test, love language, and then we've done the how pure are you test. I still find it strange how I got INFPT instead of ENFJ. That's something I feel like is wrong. I think it's mainly because of the environment, like I talked about. Like, busy or quiet environment, because it was pretty much 50-50. Normally, I should be way more extroverted. But again, this test changes every single time you take it. Oh, I bonked the mic. Oh. Let me just, while, if anyone has any other tests, I will, in the meantime, look up what do I have for next week. Now we have personalities, so next week it's gonna be only one stream. Oh, sorry. It's gonna be only one stream that week on Wednesday. I'm gonna try GeoGuessr. I am horrible at guessing anything. But I'm thinking like, you know what? That might be a fun thing to do. You know? Your local alien who is totally not from Earth will probably get a bad score anyway, but tries to guess human countries or places. You know, I got inspired by seeing the amount of people who can just look at grass, of all things, and decide like, oh, that's in this country, in this region, in this exact place. I am afraid for these people. How do they do that? I don't want to know. It's like, how do you study for something like that? Do you look up everything? Of every country, every state? It's scary how some people can do that. But I'm gonna give that a try. Though for now, as there are not... Yeah, exactly! Boom, Italy. Exactly. They see like one thing and they immediately know what it is. To be fair, I think there's a few places which I might guess based on if I see something language related. If I see Russian, of course I know which country it is. Which place? I don't know. If I see English, there can be a lot of places. If I see hiragana, katakana, I know it's Japan. If I see kanji, it can still be Japan, but it can also be like, you know, China or any other place. So no. I'll have a look-see then. But for now, as there are not any other tests, I will be rounding off for the day. I hope you guys had fun as well. The tests are as always in the... forgot it. I should put them in the description, shouldn't I? Yeah. Once I end stream, I'll be putting these tests in the description, aside from the race priority test, of course. People are gonna have to look that up themselves. So if you still want to take the test after stream, you can find it there. For now, I need to go to the computer store to fix my phone. It's not gonna be fixed, but I need to save my files because I cannot access anything, as well as a bunch of other things I still need to do today. So, I will see you guys next week, and the next upcoming ASMR will also be around Halloween that'll come out. So, thank you. My phone will no longer be usable, I know that for a fact. But at least I can get my files back. So, for now, I'm gonna go. Have a good day, you guys. Have a good night. And bye-bye! Bye!